At approximately 5:30 this afternoon, deputies were dispatched to shots fired call. On arrival, they encountered one victim was hit. They determined that there was a second victim that was shot. They got information on the suspect, a description and a direction of travel. At that time, they waited for K-9 to arrive. K-9 arrived within minutes, and other units. They began to track the suspect into the wood line. We had about 4 deputies that were tracking him. Suspect then engaged our deputies in gunfire. He shot at our deputies. Our deputies did not return fire. They did not have a clear sight of him to return fire. At that time, they waited for SRT was arriving. Once we had sufficient people here, SRT units along with K-9 and patrol began to track the suspect into the wood line. They did so, and they found him and cornered him into a position where he had no other situation but to, give up, and they took him into custody without incident. He did have a weapon on him, a semi-automatic weapon. We have confirmed that one individual is deceased and one individual has been transported to Richland Memorial.
So there's no deputies injured at this time?
There are no deputies injured at this time.
Does the Sheriff's Department have previous run-ins with the suspect?
Not that we know of at this time. He is known to the victims. He is an acquaintance of them.
Can you clarify where the initial shooting happened and where the suspect was taken into custody?
So the initial shooting of the victims happened at the incident location, which is around the 1400 block of Brazell Road. And the shooting happened into the wood line, not far, probably about a quarter mile into the wood line.
And you did say they had previous run-ins with this suspect.
I did not. I said that we do not know if there are prior encounters with the suspect.
What was the nature, what prompted the fatal shooting in the first place?
We don't know. It is undetermined at this time. The investigation is ongoing. They've got to communicate, with some of the witnesses and the victims to find out. Again, he is an acquaintance of them, so we do need to determine what prompted it. We don't know at this time.
So the deputies never fired at the suspect?
They did not. They realized that there was too many residents around. They did not have a clear shot, and so they understood that it was best for them to just hold their position and try to engage them in other ways, and they did. To the victim that was shot, I'm not sure at this time. I know it's serious, but I couldn't honestly tell you where they were shot. Any other questions?
Is this considered the 1400 block, whatever you were saying, with this large police presence down here?
That's correct. Right up there is the 1400 block of Brazell Road.
Is that a residence?
It's a residence and a business. So it's an electrical business that runs out of there.
You did say 5:30, correct? Just getting
Correct. They were dispatched about 5:30, and they took him into custody at approximately 6:30. So it was roughly an hour of time that they were tracking him.
What kind of gun was he suspect using?
They found him with a semi-automatic pistol.
Any word on charges yet?
Not at this time. We do have crime scene and the investigators on scene that will process and move forward from there.
Do you know the age of the person who was killed?
I do not.
We've had people ask about there's a lot of police activity on I-20 kind of around that 5:30 time frame. Is that
Correct.
related to what happened here?
Correct. We were holding perimeter. We just wanted to make sure that he didn't run into, the interstate.
So just so I can clarify, was the initial pursuit in a car, or was it always on foot?
No, it was always on foot. It was always on foot, correct. No other incidents? All right. Thank you.